Hello everyone, welcome back to another Galanthia Unrest video. Today we are playtesting Magic. Magic's been one that I've been stuck on for some time now, and I'm so glad to be able to get it to this point. That being said, I am expecting there to be problems, but that's what playtesting's for. And to help me do that, we are joined again by Roll for Focus. So, hello Cody, hello Emery.
Hello. Thanks for having us back.
It is my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming back. So, for all of those who watched the combat playtest, this is going to be slightly different. In that playtest, that was quite literally testing all the elements of combat. This is just magic. So, this isn't going to be your typical combat. Things aren't going to run as smoothly as they would. In this, the only abilities that our players have is magic. They have no weapons, they have no items, and their HP and CP, which is health points and combat points, are both set to 100. I think that's all you need to know. Let's dive into this, hopefully, smooth playtest. So, Emery, Cody, how long would you say you've been friends for?
Like 15 years?
15 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
A
It's
long time.
somewhere between 15 and 10.
Okay. Well, I'm sure in that
Probably
time, I'm sure in that time you've had many ups and downs, lots of happy memories. Well, for the next half an hour or so, I want you to throw them out because I'm going to get you to kill each other.
Finally.
I'm such a bad roommate. Cody's been waiting.
Final thing to say is in the combat video, I explained how you roll to see who goes first or how your CP determines who goes first. Well, both our characters have 100, so they're going to roll a d20 and the highest one will either go first or decide to go second. Over to you two.
All right.
All right.
17.
17.
Roll it again.
3.
Hey, Cody.
Fucking 3. Wow. We're weirdly connected by a brain cell.
Yeah. 19.
14. Okay, finally.
Okay.
There was a small part of me that was hoping. Okay, so Emery, it's your call.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go first.
Okay, so we know the order of combat. Let's begin.
I think I'm gonna start pretty simple and just try to set you on fire, Cody,
Rude.
with a level 2 fire from my elemental spell list, which says it's 40% chance that the target is burned.
On screen now, for those watching at home, you're going to see what Emery is looking at. Elemental magic is different than any other magic that is within Galanthia Unrest because things like rhythmic magic, divine magic, all of that, there's kind of set spells that do set things. Elemental magic is different in that it gives the player the free will to do it however they want. If they want to cast a fire spell, they can have it come out of their eyes, they can shoot it out of their mouth, they can throw a fireball, doesn't matter. The only thing that remains the same is the amount of targets you can hit, the range in which you can hit them, and the damage it does. So what you're looking at, Emery, is you can see it says all, and then below it you can see fire, water, air, earth, electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Any spell between any of the elements will do what the top one, what all says.
Got it.
It's just whichever element you choose will also do, as fire says, chance of burn. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. So if you've cast elemental magic at level 2, what you get is you can attack up to 2 targets, which obviously there's just one at the moment. From up to 20 feet away. We're going to say, for sake of arguments, because I didn't specify this, you're 10 feet from each other.
Got it.
and you deal 1d4 plus 4 damage, magical damage.
Okay. And that just happens.
You first need to roll, much like in combat, you do need to roll accuracy versus dodge.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to beat a 24. What'd you get?
Okay, no, I got I got a 23.
No.
I was like, you have got to be kidding me. There is no.
That was a good roll as well. In that case, this describe to me what it looks like when you cast fire magic.
I think with Coop, given, if you watch the last one, Coop's things are very stabby. I think it's literally just kind of throwing fire blades that just like creates from the air.
Okay, I like it. Your fire blade flew past.
Yep.
Okay.
I do have a question with the two target thing.
Mhm.
Are we once again in a forest?
You know what? To give some kind of narrative, let's say this is only an hour or so after the events of the last video we did, and you are still in that forest, yes.
You just got in a
What
spat.
happened to our besties? Uh, could my second target, and this might be crazy, I don't know. It says I can do two targets. Can one of the targets obviously have been Corinth, but the second one, could I go for a tree? I'd like to burn down a tree and make this all a little more dangerous for Corinth.
You absolutely can, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Just the closest tree to Corinth.
yeah. Now, the first thing that I've noticed that I have not planned for, which is something I'm going to need to work on, is what you would need to roll to make sure it hits. So, for this,
Yeah. Because a tree can't dodge.
yeah, if you can roll above a 5, it hits the tree.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 6.
Okay, then this flaming blade hits the tree, and at the moment, it's just, let's say, 3 feet circle within where this is hit. The tree is now ablaze. It's not big yet, but it is alight.
Could I summon the departed?
How was that effective?
It wouldn't affect
It
you,
wouldn't,
right? Like, not immediately.
but I also understand why you'd think that, as in why you'd question
Yeah.
it. Yes, you can summon it. However,
Okay.
it doesn't start within its. It can't attack until next.
Yeah. I did have a question
Okay.
about the things with the level. So with some of the levels, it's level 1. There's a 50% chance that my puppet will lash out. 80% on 2, but it doesn't say anything about chances on master. Can they not turn against me if I cast it at master?
That's correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
No, that's fine. There is
Then
that.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cast it at master. I'm gonna go all out.
Yeah. There is a part of me that's
And
questioning whether it should be like 95, but at the moment it's a guaranteed it will work.
it makes sense. It's the most expensive. It takes a lot to do.
Yeah.
And I assume you're keeping track of the CP you're spending?
I am indeed.
Oh, great.
Making sure.
Because I just realised I wasn't. So you're summoning 5 departed puppets, are you?
I am indeed.
Hee hee, I'm in danger.
Do you have a kind of way in which you would like these to be placed, or is it just wherever they happen to rise?
It'd be great if they could be surrounding Corin, or at least close by. I'd like to, if possible, like kind of one behind, one to the side.
Yes. So, Corinth,
I'm just
after
a little guy.
after seeing some kind of spell cast, you start to see in front of you, behind you, and all around you, hands start to creep from the ground. And you are now surrounded by 5 departed puppets, which is essentially a zombie.
Good.
Okay.
Love that. Love that for me. Corinth's definitely poofed now.
Emery, you have one more thing you can do if you so wish, and that is to move. You are currently, what did I say, 10 feet away? And
Yeah.
between you and Cody, there are at least one of these departed.
Yeah. I think I'd like to back up another 10 feet.
Absolutely. Over to Cody.
All right, let's see. Well, I think as Coop harmlessly throws fire at me and then starts summoning zombies in response, I am going to use a level 3 carnivorous growth and summon 3 carnivorous plants.
Okay. Now, I sent you 3.
Yes,
You can do one of each. You can do one of the 3 of the same. That's up to you.
that was going to be my next question. Thank you.
It's all good.
Let's go with Floramasticas. We'll just make them all Floramasticas. A Floramastica summons itself, grows, sprouts out of the ground all of a sudden right beside Coop, and then 2 of the other 2 are gonna come up beside 2 of the random puppets around us
Okay.
as well.
So one is going for Coop, and the other 2 are near the departed near you.
Yes.
Fantastic. And for those watching at home, the Floramastica, they're basically ginormous Venus flytraps. So, Cody, the spell you have just used, much like Emery's spell to bring the departed, yours doesn't affect Emery, meaning you can now do a magic spell that directly impacts them.
I think I am going to then do a master level spiked vines on Coop.
Okay.
So target is caught if they fail on dodge. If so, they are trapped for 3 turns or until they roll a d20 higher than the original accuracy roll. And the target receives 1d4 plus 6 natural damage for every turn they are trapped.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Ugh.
23.
Corinth is not very accurate.
It's going well.
It's going great. It's going fantastic.
So these spiked vines, essentially they kind of rip up from the ground. None are being entangled though.
They start just bouncing off your fucking shell.
Yes.
They're just going for my shell, bouncing off. Anything else, I'm just sort of hopping and skipping over them.
One grows for your
I got-
arm, it
I
pulls
got
into the
good
shell. The other goes for another arm, it pops into the shell.
shell at one point.
And after all of that has been just so wonderfully successful, harmless magic for harmless magic. It's fine.
Yeah.
Corinth is gonna shimmy between some of these puppets around him and scamper away the opposite direction, like 15 feet.
Yeah. Right. I think
It's still pretty much just straight line.
straight line.
Yeah.
So we'll say about
Yeah.
35 feet then. Yeah.
Yeah.
One round is done. No one's been hurt. It's off to a good start.
Not for lack of attempting.
Now, you both have summons. We have carnivorous plants and departed puppets. So now they have been summoned. You can use them as you would a normal character. It does not matter when. You could use your own character first and then your summons. You could do it the other way around. You could mix it up. Everything you summon happens within the same turn as the summoner. Okay?
Yeah.
So, Emery, over to you.
Well, first, I'm gonna have 2 of the 4 that were around Corinth run after Corinth and try and one of them is gonna try to do a decaying bite.
I will say, due to the obviously being in a circle, not all of them are the same distance away. I will say
Yeah,
that 2 are within range of Corinth.
got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have one of them do one of each that they're able to do. I
Okay.
think I'm gonna try and get a decaying bite from one of them,
Okay.
which
So
I'm guessing is the usual
yeah, that's dodge and accuracy.
accuracy.
Summons don't have add-ons or minuses when it comes to dodge and accuracy. It's just the base roll.
Okay.
19.
I got an 18.
I'm great at dodging. I'm terrible at accuracy.
So this departed probably did grab on, but the skin's
Yeah,
probably a
it
bit
tried to bite.
decayed, so just... Oh
It
no, it
tried to
was
bite me,
decay.
but its
Uh,
teeth fell out.
decay and bite. That's exactly it. The teeth just...
Just like
You got
has to
gummed.
bend down, so putting the teeth back in.
Corinth kicked some of them away. Oh.
Yeah. And then the other one is going to try to death bind.
Yeah. So Deathbind is a range of 5, which totally works. This is basically trying to keep one held. I got confused. I thought this is what you did before.
I rolled a nat 20.
I rolled a 6 for a 12.
Nat 20 definitely wins even. Nat 20 doesn't mean critical within Galanthia Unrest.
Yeah.
The
Yep,
exact
I
roll
believe
does.
it.
You remembered. But still, 20. Best roll you could possibly get. So,
Still nice. That's the best I could do on that one.
exactly.
Zombie.
You are being loved, as you said. You're getting a nice cuddle from a zombie.
Yeah.
When you're being held at bind via a departed, they cannot do anything, but neither can you until you break free. And you have a 50% chance every turn to break free, which you have 1 attempt per turn to break free. Okay. That is 2 departed that have done their turn.
Yes. I'm going then to take my turn. And I think I am going to do fire again, but on the plant, because I feel like plant and fire would not be a good mix.
Maybe.
um, but yeah, I will once again make a fire blade and just kind of try to cut the plant. I'm just going to do it at level 1.
Okay. So you're attacking one of these plants, yeah?
Yeah, the one that's right by me.
Fantastic. So 15 feet away, it is 1d4 plus 2 damage, magic damage, if this works. You have to roll an accuracy, and obviously Cody rolls a dodge.
I know math.
Do you, though?
I got a 20.
I got a 12.
Fantastic. So you're now rolling 1d4 plus 2 damage.
That is one thing. I don't have stats for my plants as far as like health or whatever they have.
Oh, did I not send them?
I have plants and it says what they're based on and what they're weak to, but I don't have like HP.
There's a very good reason for that.
I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
I didn't make them.
That is a good reason.
That'll do it.
Give me 1 second, so...
I do have the departed stat blocks. They have 20.
Oh, okay, I wasn't totally useless then. Fantastic. All summons that plant-wise has 20 as well then. Did you... Sorry, I was distracted by that. Emery, did you roll for damage?
I did. That's going to be 4 damage. And then I have a 20% chance of setting it on fire. Of burning it.
Okay, so first off, it's not 4, it's 8, because as you said, plants have a ×2 weakness to fire. And then burning is, you cast it at level 1, which is 20% chance to get burn. So, Cody, if you roll a d20, you need a 5 or higher in order to not get burned.
I got a 5 exactly.
Okay,
Epically.
5 exactly. You are not burned, or at least you don't suffer the extended effects of being burned.
I will then have my other 3 attack the flowers that Corinth popped up near them.
Okay. So do you want to target one of the two, or do you want to
I'd like
split?
as long as they can all get to one, I'd like to focus on one.
Yeah, we'll allow you to do that. That's perfectly fine.
And it's all gonna be Decaying Bite. 13.
7.
Okay.
Okay.
So that one.
So first one gets you, that's 2d4 physical damage. That'll be 7.
Okay.
And then the second one's gonna try and chomp. These guys have their teeth stay in.
They
It's
looked
relatively
after themselves in
easier
life.
to tear on. Yeah.
I got a 15.
I also got a 15.
I can't remember
I
what that
forget what
means.
happens if we roll the same thing.
I know this written. I don't know what I said though.
I feel like it probably goes to the attacker like usual, but I don't know.
For this,
Yeah.
I want to make clear for the video, I don't remember what the official rule is, but for this, we'll say it goes to the attacker, because I feel like that's more likely what I roll.
Okay, that's gonna be 4 physical damage.
Okay.
And then the last one
You're
I
hitting.
have.
I don't care what you roll, you're hitting. I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay, yeah. I rolled another 15.
My poor plant.
And then 5 more physical damage.
This poor plant is so messed up. It's still
Yeah,
it's still it's still trying to bite back, but it's looking bad.
It's wilting a little
yeah,
bit,
the
but
departed puppets are just kind of having some salad. You know what? I think I'm just gonna back up another 10 feet.
that's totally fine.
But I'd like to kind of like back up. Actually, no, I'd like to like back up 5 and then move to the side another 5 feet.
Okay. So you're about 40 from Corinth.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. 40 from Corinth. Excellent.
I'm just the gentlest bit catty cornered now.
Speaking of Catty, we are on to you.
We'll start with my plants and then worry about me all being hugged by a zombie and stuff.
This zombie's resolution isn't to eat healthy, but to make more friends.
I don't want any friends. But the 2 that are near the 3 puppets will each try to bite one.
Mhm.
Or capture one, excuse me.
That's a 4.
An 11.
Hey.
So, range 5 feet. A target is captured within a large plant-like mouth with teeth. If captured, the target must make a d20 roll above 10 to break free. Target gets +3 to dodge rolls involving this attack. The first time this happens, the target gets 1d6 damage. The second time, they get 2d6. Every time following, etc.
Yeah.
So that sounds like when it makes the when it captures.
So yes, you can do that. However, they do have an opportunity to try and break free before you use that.
Okay.
So Emery, if you would like to break free from the mouth of this flower, it would be rolling a d20, and you just need above 10.
Got it. Well, I'm not getting out. I rolled a 1.
That's fine. Well, it's not fine. You're trapped.
But that zombie gets 5 damage then.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then the non-damaged one will try to capture one of the others.
Awesome.
Which is less likely to happen unless you roll terribly.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 7, so that's almost fine.
One managed to sidestep it.
And
Don't
then
interrupt my meal.
and then Coop scooched out of range of the third one. And I'm assuming as a plant they can't move.
At the moment, no. However, there will be some that can.
Okay. And it's just hanging out. And so now Corinth needs to try to escape this hug he's found himself in.
Yep.
I assume, is it another accuracy v dodge roll?
It says each of the target's turn they have 50%
Yeah.
chance to break free.
Okay.
You need between 11 and 20.
And it's just a flat d20 roll?
Yeah.
14!
Yay!
The departed is now sad, having lost a friend, but you are free.
Hooray!
Yeah, the departed just looks down, just looks up with you with big puppy eyes, but one eye is gone and it's just the eye socket, so puppy eye.
That's kind of cute.
Insert Aristocats. Just no! And does escaping that take any of my resources effectively, like my action or whatever?
Oh, you know what? I probably should. It would make sense that it would actually, because yeah. So yes, it would. It would take the resource in this case of the magic you do that doesn't affect Emily.
Okay. So, you know what? We'll just try to spiked vines you again. Another master level. Why not?
That's a dodge, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's an 11.
I only got a 7, because again, Corinth is garbage at accuracy.
So we're 7-11.
Once more, vines just bouncing off your shell.
Just
Back
stop
in.
that!
I'm seeing
Just
like
hold still.
what's that game? Whack-a-mole.
Whack a coop.
Whack a coop.
Coop, you are totally fine.
Then
You have still got
Corinth.
movement.
Yes, he is going to scamper quickly away quite a bit. Right angle to Coop of 20 feet.
Away from
opposite
Coop
direction
or
he smooched. Yeah, away.
okay.
Away!
So at an angle, you'd be about 50 feet away from each other. But you're very far from any of the departed.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
plan right now.
Fantastic. Okay. We are back to you, Emily.
Has either of like Coop and Corinth taken damage? I don't think we have.
No.
No.
I just find that fun. Okay, I'm going to move to get within. Know what? No, I'm just gonna stay where I am. And again, let's go fire because plants don't like fire. And I'm going to master level a fire attack, which I can attack up to 5 targets up to 60 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an 80% chance that the target will be burned. And I'd like to get all 3 plants Corinth, and then go for the tree that's closest to Corinth. I'm working on getting that to fall on him.
Why are you going to cause a forest fire?
Fantastic. So accuracy versus a dodge. The dodge hasn't got any bonus.
$17.
15.
Fantastic. So you are now able to do 2d4 plus 6 damage. And remember, it'll be times 2.
Got it.
My plans are probably going bye-bye.
And it's plus 6. Yes. That is going to be 12, which will be 24.
So that plant gets just immediately obliterated into ash.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Now is you can pick which one you want to do first. You've got the plant that's currently holding one of your departed, and then one that's just next to it that is totally fine and hasn't got anything captured yet.
I'll do the one that's already a bit messed up.
Yeah.
That's the one holding one of your zombos.
Yep. That's 20.
And that's a 3. Does the departed I'm capturing get injured in this fire explosion too?
Oh yes.
Good.
16, which doubled is
32.
number.
It's
Thank
32, but that plant already had 16 damage done to it, so it's just gone. It's just obliterated as well.
And with 16, so's the departed inside.
Yep.
Good.
Good.
Get.
Okay, and then the last plant.
Yep. This is the healthy one that was nearby.
I got 17.
I got a 12.
Okay, well that's 11, which turns into
22, which means my last plant is also kaput.
Okay.
And now it's Corn's turn. But hey, Corn's is good at dodging.
And we've all just jinxed him, but it's fine. It's not terrible.
That's 19.
I only got a 17.
Ah.
So this one does hit, and this is magical damage. I just got to remind myself of 13.
That
so
beats
this
damage as well, yes.
Yeah, so it beats magical damage, which means full damage is going to come in your way, Corinth.
Rude.
That's gonna be 11.
My fur's getting all singed.
And then there's an 80% chance that you're going to burn.
Yeah.
16 or higher.
That doesn't... Is that right? For some reason...
Based on the little doohickey you sent us earlier, I think so.
17, because 16 is 80, it needs to be 80, so...
No, that's right.
17 or higher.
Nope, I'm burned. I got a 14.
Okay. So...
Not my fuck.
Just for those at home, what burning does is it lasts for 3 turns, or if you come into contact with water, and it does 1d4 damage each turn.
Do I just want to make more puppets?
You do have one more blade, one more fire thing, if you want to use it.
Oh yeah, that was for the tree.
I want to say something real quick, and this isn't to sway your decision. You are more than welcome to hit the tree should you wish.
Okay.
I do want to let you know, in case you're not aware, though, 5 targets doesn't necessarily have to be 5 different targets.
Oh, so I can just try to hit Corinth again.
I'm not suggesting anything.
I would like to try to hit Corinth again. I thought it had to be 5 different targets.
Sorry, Cody.
Rude.
Hey, I'm not gonna cause a forest fire now. That's what you.
I mean, the blaze is still happening on that tree you hit on round 1.
Yeah. I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 16.
Oh. That'll be 12. And then can someone double burn?
I'm going to say no to that, purely because I don't quite know how that would work at the
I
moment.
don't even know how that would.
Would it make sense had I passed my first one and then get the chance to burn again, but no, I'm already on fire.
Now you're just your
Be more
fire is
on
on
fire.
fire.
Yeah, you're just more on fire. The only thing I could think a double burn would do is like extend how long you're on fire. But
For
yeah,
now,
it's
no,
kinda
but
hard
that's
to get
definitely
more
something
on
to consider.
fire.
Yeah. For now, it's just
Or-
added fire to the flame.
Currently rolling in the dirt like a chinchilla.
Anything more for you, Emery?
You know what? I'm not gonna summon more puppets just yet. So
Well,
I feel so bad about beating up my friend.
I didn't coax you to do that at all.
okay. I think for starters, I am going to rustle around in my bag and bring out and make up a few potions, actually.
Okay.
We want 5 or 3. You know what? We'll just go ahead and master level that so I can conjure up to 5 potions of any level.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to craft level 2 cleansing status, level 3 HP, a level 3 CP, a level 2 defense increase, and just to have it on hand, a last resort.
Okay. Just before you go any further, you had a question, Emery.
Yeah, so it says a D4 damage each turn. Is that on the beginning of the turn or the end?
What's that, sorry?
For me being burned.
Oh. That would be the beginning. So you would
Okay.
receive that damage first, yes. Thank you for
Go
reminding me.
ahead and roll my damage.
Another 4.
Okay, that's fine. Now, can I neck any of these potions the same turn I created them?
It's another thing that's never been considered, or I haven't considered. For now, when you cast a spell to make any amount of potions, you can drink one of the potions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go ahead and drink the cleansing status, which I think is funnier if I just pour it onto myself and douse the flame. In a bunch, and one's just a water skin I pour on my head.
That's not even a potion.
No, that is totally fine. That would work. So you are no longer burned.
I'm no longer burned. That's just a really hilarious image, so we kind of have to go that route. I'm going to use my self-weaponization.
Okay.
And we'll just do that at a level 3 for now.
Mm-hmm.
And because you put it as one of the weapons I can make it as, assuming since it's on the list of weapons, his forearm's turning into a rifle? With and that does have a range of 40. I don't know if I can attack the same turn I weaponize myself.
Yeah, because I'm going to say it's part of the same thing, because it lasts for 3 turns, essentially.
3 attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
So, then, yeah, the only ones in range are some of your puppets, but I will attempt to shoot one of your puppets.
Okay.
With my magical arm rifle.
Are you going after the puppet that lost his teeth, or the one that wants to be your friend?
The one that wants to be my friend. And Corinth continues to be Corinth with his accuracy rolls. I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Or 2.
The bullet doesn't
I
even
rolled
come out.
You rolled a 2?
Okay.
Oh, wrong die. Let me roll my d6. It gets 4, 5, 7 physical damage to that.
You saw Puppet too, who just wanted to be your friend.
I don't want to be its friend. I want it to stay far away from me.
So, because of both the terrible rolls, what happens here is this new spell that you're not familiar with, this new added weight to your arm, you kind of just aim it and fire, like you kind of swing it and fire, and in a panic, this departed stumbles out of the way and gets it. That's
Amazing.
that's how that went down.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Love it.
It was not cool, nor was it epic.
Nope.
Vaguely alarming for everybody involved.
Almost embarrassing to witness.
And I don't think Corinth's going to move right now.
Okay.
There's no really getting out of range of Coop, and doesn't want to get so far out of range, can't then attack Coop at some point, and it'll take time for your puppets to get to him. So.
Which I was going to ask a very, very silly question.
There are no silly questions, go ahead.
From memory, there are definitely silly question chances.
Yes. So, with the air, where there's a chance of blowing them in the direction I wanted. Now, say I tell all my puppets to just start running at them, and then I do the air thing, and I just want to give them a little push more to get closer to Corinth. But I don't want to do the damage to them, and I decide to try and negate that. Would that be possible, or would I have to do the damage to them?
I told you, silly. They
No.
like shenanigans.
It's not at all. I actually love this question. So, I love in D&D, I love the rule of core and how the rule of core can outweigh actual rules. I feel like there needs to be some kind of role. It can't be a you negate it. There has to be a you may negate it. In anything like that, if you want to do something like that, again, this is the rule, but for now we're going to try it. We're going to play with it. If that's something you want to do, and this goes for anything like this where there isn't a rule but imagination is taken over.
Yeah, you try to get a little creative with the use of a spell.
Yeah. You will roll to persuade me if you can do it. I think that's the best way to do it. Essentially.
Got it. Can I say you look so handsome today? And this game is so cool. Does that give me advantage?
Why not?
Oh, yay!
Because it was funny, not because I think it's true.
That compliment did give me advantage because I rolled a 2, but I also rolled a 17. Because I said he was handsome.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
Yep.
like you've never complimented or bribed me as your DM.
If that is something you want to do, they will not receive damage.
Okay.
Are they gonna be prone from being flung through the air?
No, it's just a nice gentle
Gentle breeze
that
and
would be
breeze
fair.
strong enough to move a body, not the same thing.
No, I know. Because, yeah, the idea is it's basically at the same time I tell them to start running, I'm just going to do the air to just sort of increase their speed a little bit. I still don't think all of them will get to you with that sort of thing, but maybe the ones closest to you can get to you.
So they're currently, I know I said it earlier, I think I said they were about 30 feet away.
Yes.
They can move 10 feet.
They can move
And then
10.
the ones that were closer to Corinth, I think, were about 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's scampered 20
So,
feet away.
as much as I love the idea, and I do,
Mhm.
it would take a lot more than just a gentle breeze to quite literally double their speed.
Mhm.
So, with that in mind, we are going to see if they get knocked down. If they not get
Mhm.
knocked down, all it means is they stop. Okay? So, we're just going to, me and you, we're going to roll a d20 and see who wins.
Okay. That fell into my lap.
Lap dice don't count.
I
Lap
got a
dice don't
19.
count. Yeah, no, I got a 3.
That's fine. The two departed that were close to Corinth are
Mhm.
now, they're 10 feet, they're 5 feet away,
Mhm.
but they're flat on their face.
Mhm.
Okay? And the other two that were left would be, uh, what were they before? They were about 30. So they'd be, we'll say they're about 10, 15 feet away. But again, they're all just flat on their face.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that, could I say they get up but they don't attack then? They don't do anything. They don't get to do anything. They just stand up.
That's exactly it there. They can stand up, but that takes all of their action to do so.
Yeah, it's all they can do.
Yeah.
The one that just wants to be Corin's friend is so sad.
That one is
Crying
the
from
one that
its
the
one
rifle is
eye.
pointed directly at.
And then would you say that since how I used that was not my attack against Corinth, that was the spell that didn't affect Corinth?
So in actual combat, you wouldn't be able to use it again. However, we're not doing actual combat, so you are welcome to attempt to attack Corinth, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go with electric for Corinth though.
Okay.
A level 2. And then both attacks are just gonna go to Corinth on that.
You're 40 feet, no, 50 feet away.
Roughly, yes.
Right. Can I yes, so I have to move closer.
Yeah.
I would like to move a little closer.
Yeah, you can move up to 30 feet. Yeah, this is your one. You can move up to 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah. I'm 50 feet away, so that would put me exactly where I want to be at 20 feet.
Yeah, if you want to make the whole distance, absolutely.
Yep.
Now
So
you
yes,
can shock
once
her.
I'm within 20 feet, I will try and electrocute Corinth.
Rude.
With 2 bolts of lightning, or 2 lightning knives, I should say.
Okay.
I got a 14.
I got an 8. And that still beats my magical defense.
Okay, so the full damage is coming your way. And you did it at level 2, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is 1d4 plus 4.
Yes. That's gonna be 8, because I rolled a 4 on my d4.
Okay.
And then you've got a 40% chance of being stunned.
I'm fine. That's a 19.
Okay, well, the second one's coming at you too. One knife zaps you, and right behind it, another one. 16.
I got another 8. I rolled 2 both times. Anyway.
You don't need to do accuracy versus dodge when it's the one attack. Because yes, it's 2 knives, but it's 1 attack.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So if you was attacking 5 different targets, it would be your 1 roll, and they would all give 1 roll to contest.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But it was the same roll result anyway, so.
That'll be 7, and then you can
Do I have
roll
to do
again to see if
2 saves for each attack, or if it's the same accuracy dodge, is it still the same save against status?
No. Yes, it's
Okay.
the same. It is the same, sorry,
Alright.
yeah.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
7 damage for this second one, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Should it be yes or should it be no? No, we're going to stick with no for now. It can always change if it doesn't work.
I feel like it should be all or nothing, either roll per attack and roll per status save,
Yeah.
or one covers all.
Yeah. No,
But
definitely.
that's my opinion at the moment.
Yeah. No, status once per targeted attack, shall we say, regardless of how many come your way.
Sounds good.
Sorry, my cat wants to be involved.
That's all good. Okay. Over to you, Cody.
Well, that wasn't fun, and I'm surrounded by puppets again.
The puppets love you.
I don't love the puppets.
They're falling head over heels for you.
Let's see. First off, we are going to do a master level Flora companion, and as magic weaves between vines and limbs, a direwolf made of plants appears.
I love it.
Get me a nice attack dog to protect me from these encroaching puppets.
Important question. Does this direwolf have a name?
Wally the wolf. I'm Corinth the Caracal, Wally the wolf.
I love it. Where has this direwolf spawned?
Let's see. Oh yeah, Coop moved nice and close to me, didn't he?
I did.
Within
moved
20
within
feet?
20 feet.
Within
so I
20
could do my
feet.
thing.
So yeah, as much as I can outrun the puppets at the very least. So yeah, I think Wally's gonna appear right next to you, Coop. And can he chomp the same round he was summoned as well, or nah?
Based purely on the
It's
rules from
not.
before,
Only
nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again,
That's
these could be
okay.
changed, but just
Oh,
for
yeah.
consistency.
Then, since that one technically did not affect Coop, I will do the funny thing. I am going to, as a level 3 mimicry, try to turn Coop into a box.
I thought that's what you were going to do. Okay.
Mimicry. You can turn anyone into any object so long as it does not have more mass than their normal form. If cast on someone who is unwilling, then it counts as a magic attack and you must make an accuracy roll. So you do get to try to avoid getting turned into a box. I'm just making you a box turtle, buddy. Turtle you were. You're gonna be a box turtle.
At least I got a +6 to dodge. Patience, you are making it so hard to roll. I got a 12. I didn't even hear what you got.
I didn't say anything. I got a 6, unfortunately, because Corinth rolls like garbage. But it would have been funny. You just feel like your skin contracting and like getting real tight all of a sudden, and you manage to shake it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your shell has never felt claustrophobic before. Suddenly it felt a little claustrophobic.
It's okay. You can try and turn me into a box again.
When you said you wanted to do something funny, I was almost certain that's what you were going for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You can. You know what? Life would be so much easier as a box.
And then
That's deep.
for movement, Corinth is going to scamper once more away from all of the puppets, kind of like in a curve.
Yeah.
To keep them like just out of range, sort of thing. Probably unintentionally closer, or at least like swivels around Coop to a degree. So Coop might still be within that 20-foot range. It's more
Okay.
just around.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, you'll still be within 20 of Coop, and let's say you are 20 from the closest departed and
works.
30 from the others. Yeah?
Sounds good.
Awesome. Back to you, Coop.
I think I'm going to go kind of all out. I'm going to do a master level fire attack and have every single one of them go to Corinth.
Rude.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bother with Wally the Wolf. I don't want to hurt him.
He's done nothing wrong.
He's made plants.
He's a good boy.
I'm not a good boy? Come on now.
I mean,
I'm best boy.
Okay, I got a 22.
I got a 16.
this is going to be fun.
This is fun's a word for it. I might die.
It's possible. So just to reiterate, in case this is the final attack, at master level, this is 5, as Emery describes them to be flaming daggers, essentially, that do 2d4 plus 6 magical damage each. Have fun.
That's max damage of what I can do because I rolled 2 4s on the d4 and then plus 6.
So 14 for the first attack.
Well, that was 4, 3, 6, so that's 13.
I've taken a nice amount of damage.
Nice. That's another 13. That's 12.
Yeah, you physically.
And that's another 12.
I was about to say, you're gonna kill me just with your plus. Corinth collapses to the ground on fire. Just one right after the other. His fur is singed. You hear screaming, and then he's down. Because yeah, that was a lot.
And just to throw a little bit of narrative spice in there, as Corinth is barbecuing on the ground before you, any closing words from Coop? Sorry, I meant.
I'm really sorry, buddy. You were my best friend. You shouldn't have tried to take my cookie.
And in this moment, just in case we continue this on in another playtest from a narrative standpoint, to fix this, as Corinth hears Cookie,
wakes up and knows he can't steal the cookie.
she wakes up. It was all a horrible dream. They're still the best of friends. Okay, so that was Magic's first playtest. I was expecting it to go badly. It went better than I thought. There's definitely things that I personally caught that I either didn't explain well enough, didn't think of at all. So definitely things that I've taken away from this. So I'm going to pass it over to you two. I'll start with Cody, just because you're next to me on Discord. What are your thoughts?
I enjoyed a lot of what we did today. I like how unique a lot of the abilities are compared to other systems we've played with Magic in. Definitely some clarification on some things, like if you can use your weapon when you self-weaponize your potions, if your summons can attack the turn they're summoned, that kind of thing. But for the most part, that's been the biggest thing, is just some clarifications on those, and then some tweaking of some of the stat blocks that were sent over that didn't quite have all the like HP and little things like that.
Yeah.
I would say I think like you said when we were talking about the magics that we were going to take, I think like you said, elemental magic, very versatile. There were some spells I didn't even do that I might have questions about, of just like, maybe you should clarify this. But other than like the clarification and things like that, I think it's one of those systems that when you look at it, you might get intimidated, but once you start playing it, it makes sense.
Good, because I was intimidated writing it.
Yeah, because it's that thing, like when you sent us the thing and it had the percentile, like my brain immediately went, ha! But then we played and I'm like, oh, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so final question to the both of you. If there was one thing that you could add to this that could improve it or take away from it to improve it, is there anything that you can think of?
Okay, I do have something, but it's not like a major thing. It's the I like it as it is. I think one thing that I would like is just like as things level up with as much as they cost, I like that the percentage changes, but sometimes it's like, man, I wish it did a little bit more with the specific ones, specifically in the elemental ones. Oh, if I use a master level, you could get burned, but if you get burned, the burn condition lasts longer or something. Just something that mixes it up a little bit more than
Okay.
just your percentage of that happening
Yeah.
happens, because like the 80% is definitely a cool thing, but it's almost like in game I want spending that much to have a different effect. Like I'd almost personally, and this is just me, would take having a less chance of them getting burned to then extend that burn if they roll that for spending that much points. Because narratively, in my mind, I like the idea that because you put so much into it, that it will burn longer.
No, that actually makes perfect sense, and I do like it. When you were saying it, when thinking of fire specifically, and for legal reasons, I am not saying this is what I'm doing. It is just what came to my mind. Um, but the what came to my head initially, if any of you are anime fans, is in Naruto. The Itachi clan have these black flames that when it touches something, it will never be extinguished. It will burn
Mhm.
eternally. Now, that's not what I'm saying I'm going to do here because legal reasons. But yeah, I do. Yeah, I do agree. Having something a bit more than just a higher percentage, giving something a little bit more of a spark. I like it. Okay.
I think the only thing I have in mind, it just goes back to the making the decisions on the nitpicky stuff.
Hmm.
Some of the summons I think should maybe be able to act on the turn they are summoned, because like the plants, once they're grown, they're stuck there. They can't move.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I summoned it, but then you ran away and then it was kind of moot.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
at least gets a chance to do one thing the minute it's summoned, sort of thing. And like that's not true for all of it. All the animals can move and all that kind of stuff. And again, it's not like a, oh, it should be, but it's like just some that's kind of my opinion on how that should work.
No, that's
I
totally
know we kind
fair.
of made that call late because it didn't come up, and then yeah,
Yeah.
and that's fine. It's just little things like that, or if since they are grown from magic, if you can like move them on your turn again, sort of thing, potentially, even
Yeah.
if they
I
can't
think,
themselves move.
yeah, I think in a way, Cody, that that's also good for other summons, because you take something like my puppets, which can only move 10 feet. I summon 5 of them, you run 30 feet away. Well, I just spent 10 CP on something that's never going to catch you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
When
can't really plan. It's like I'm summoning 5, so let me just scatter them, but like, you could still run a completely different direction than those things. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
when because that is something I didn't consider when making the summoning rules, and it should have
Mhm.
been. In retrospect, it really should have been. Um, and it was a case of when I think it was the departed that was first to be summoned, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
When we made the rule for that, I wanted to stick with it throughout, because otherwise there would have
Oh yeah,
been an unfairness. But
absolutely.
throughout, I was sitting there thinking this doesn't work. Like it really doesn't work.
But out of the things I actively tested, that's about the only thing, yeah, that I have
Okay.
in mind.
Well, I'm counting it as a success then, because I thought it was going to be much worse.
It worked, and we managed to complete a whole combat. So yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
this was a great first play test.
Okay, so there we have it. The first playtest is complete, and hopefully there'll be more coming soon. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It's going to go a long way into getting the word of Galanthia out there. There is currently a GoFundMe which is getting some of the early bits ready before the main Kickstarter happens. For more, you can go to www.galanthiaunrest.com. Links are down below. And finally, a massive thank you yet again to Roll for Focus. How about you tell us what you've got going on?
As always, we're continuing our podcast. We're in the 60s on our episodes now. Every other week on Wednesday, we come out with a new one. IDM, and I have just as much crazy shenanigans as a DM as I did in here. And Cody plays another Catman. And no one yet has died over a cookie.
You can check us out at rollforfocus.com, or you can check out our merch at ttrpgswag/pages/rollforfocus. Our Patreon is patreon.com/rollforfocuspodcast, and all of the links to any of our socials and where you can listen are on our website or on our card. So once more, thanks Ackle for having us. It was a blast, and we hope to help again later.
Thank you all so much for watching, and again a big thank you to Roll for Focus for all their help. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe comment down below what things you would change. I've definitely noticed a few things, but that is the beauty of playtesting. And if you'd like to see the Roll for Focus first adventure, check this video out where you can see the first playtest of Combat.